Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Instead of act, it becomes scheme. Do you understand? So MGNREGS. Okay. When it's act, we call it MGNREGA. And when we implement this act, we call it MGNREGS. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. So I'll tell you, because this is the important scheme in the country, even in the worldwide. Why? Can anybody again tell me why this MGNREGA is so important, not only to India but to the entire world? So I'll tell you why this scheme is important. Important for India, even important for entire world. But this is the first scheme. This is the first scheme which concentrated or which focuses on giving wage employment to the rural poor people, we call it. Those who are people living in the rural area or the rural villages, this scheme is benefiting them. This scheme is providing employment opportunities. It's like wage employment. And this is the scheme. There are 5-6 aspects about this scheme. The first thing is that it provides employment. But to whom? Who demands for it? So this is a demand-driven scheme. It is not a supply-driven scheme. Who demands for the work? For example, I am a villager and I live in this what is this village called? Machomara. Yeah. So I go and demand. There is a demand form. They call it C2, C1. This form is called C1. I have to fill that form and submit to the Panchayat office, or in Panchayat office there is GRS, Gram Rozgar Sevak, and also there is VLW, village level workers. So in village level what we have? GS, Gram Sanjojak. I'll tell you, in village, how a Panchayat consists, everybody knows? How a Panchayat consists? Panchayat consists of some ward or some villages. So for example, in a Panchayat there are 5 villages. Are you getting me what I am saying? So in Panchayat there are 4-5 villages, there are even 10 villages. Okay. So each village there is a ward member, as I said, that is under Panchayat Raj institution, PRI member. There is a ward member, he is known as PRI member. But from the government side, who is there? There is a GS, we call it Gram Sathi, or we call it Gram Sanjojak, or in English we call it village mate. Okay. So for example, if I am a villager of this Machomara village, then I collect the demand from the village mate and I fill it, or the village mate will fill it and will submit to the Panchayat. And the Panchayat or the PO, he has to provide me employment in next 15 days. Okay. He has to provide me employment, job. He has to provide me job in next 15 days. If he doesn't provide me job for next 15 days, then what will happen? The money. So that is also in a way that he is getting. Similarly, plantation. So DRDA implements this MGNREGA. It also converses with different departments. Like we have horticulture department, ADS, ADS is Assistant Director Horticulture. What they are doing? They are doing plantation, and DRDA is giving money to them. DRDA is giving money to them, and they are doing plantation. And the work happens in the same way. They have to demand. They have to give the demand for job. They have to demand for the job, and similarly, work gets implemented. Is everyone getting me what I am saying? If you don't understand anything, you can stop me in between. No problem. So like we have horticulture department. We also have agriculture department. We also have fishery department. We also have ITDA. soil conservation. So all these departments are line department. In a district, okay, in a district these departments are called as line department. So DRDA also gives money to them and they work, okay, they implement this scheme. So 4 important points I said about MGNREGA, and it provides manual unskilled, it provides job to unskilled laborer, okay. And another thing is that what it aims to have, it aims to have durable asset. Durable asset means the asset that we are going to create in a village. For example, road happens, or a plantation happens, or a pond happens, a pond being constructed, or there is a cattle shed happens under MGNREGA. Also, there contour bonding, contour trenching, and yeah. And another important aspect is IHHL that I was going to say. So this is what MGNREGA is. You understand? You get little understanding about what is MGNREGA. So in next 15 days he gets his work, and in next 7 days he has after like he works for next 7 days, okay, and after completion of 7 days, in next 7 days he has to be paid. He has to be paid for the work that he did. You understand? We have particular time bound this thing. Even if there is a delay in payment, there is also provision that he is going to get allowances for delay payment. He is going to allowance for delay payment. That provision is not there. So in 15 days he has to get the job. In next 7 days he works, and in next 7 days he has to get his wage. So if it doesn't happen with the time bound manner, then he can go and complain, and many procedures and many actions been taken against that person who doesn't do the work with a time bound manner. You understand? This is MGNREGA. And also one important aspect, when I visit all the blocks out here in the Gajapati district, and some of you are from Gajapati and some of you are from out of Gajapati, other states. So but when I visit this Gosani block, have you heard about Gosani block? This area comes under Gosani block. You understand? Like in Andhra we have Mandal, okay, in Mandal. So this is kind of Gosani Mandal, okay, it comes under that Mandal. So in most of the panchayat in Gosani block, when I visit those places, I see many people, there is open defecation. Open defecation, have you heard about this word? What does it mean? What does it mean, open defecation? On the roadside you see, like when I visit those villages, people shit on the road. That is why there are a lot of agencies, lot of activities now they are focusing on to make it open defecation free. So for that there is a scheme called NBA, Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. So this is an important scheme. So Jairam Ramesh, he is the Union Minister for Ministry of Rural Development. Like in center we have union ministers, in state we have ministry of a different department. You understand? Ministry of Rural Development department, where? In the state. But in center, what do you have? Entire Ministry of Rural Development, no department there. Okay. So what he said somewhere like we have more temples than toilets. Okay. We have more temples than toilets. Have you heard about this thing? Why did he say that? Because people are not so sensitive towards making a toilet in their house. So for that there is a scheme in like in DRDA that is called MGNREGA. So with the convergence with NBA, Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. That is called NBA. So this scheme, it works together with MGNRG and NBA. So MGNRG and NBA has to come together. So MGNRG, he said, in order to construct a toilet, one needs 10,000 rupees as per estimation. One needs 10,000 rupees to construct a toilet. You understand? So MGNRG said, I will give you 4,500. MGNRG said, I will give you 4,500. And what did NBA said? Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan said, I will give you 4,600. What is altogether? How much it became? 9,100. And another short 900 rupees to become 10,000. So this 900 rupees would be the personal contribution of the person who is going to construct the toilet. Like this beneficiary contribution we call it. So there is 10,000 rupees where every BPL and APL family can construct a toilet. You understand? So this is also an important scheme of DRDA. We got this first scheme I said MGNRG, and this is NBA, but it also under convergence with MGNRG. And also there is another important scheme known as NRLM. We call it National Rural Livelihood Mission. Okay. And in Odisha, we have named it as OLM, Odisha Livelihood Mission. And this scheme also gets implemented through DRDA. So what happens with this scheme? This is Odisha Livelihood Mission. With this scheme, like, have you heard about SHG, self-help groups in the villages? So, as I said, in a panchayat there are 5 villages. For example, in a panchayat there are 5 villages, and each village there might be 10-15 SHG groups, or might be 5-10 groups, self-help groups should be there, right? So in each village there are, for example, each village there are 4 SHG groups. In each village there are 4 SHG groups. And there are total how many villages? 5 villages under one panchayat. So in one village, what does this scheme, this NRLM wants to do is that, so in one village there are 4 self-help groups. They come together. Earlier what happened? They used to come, they used to work separately. But this NRLM, what he said, you have to come together. Like 4 or 5 SHG groups, they have to come together. 4 or 5 SHG, that those 4 groups, they have to come together and they have to form a cluster. Do you understand? They have to form a cluster. We call it CLF, Cluster Level Federation. Where it is? It is in the village level. You understand? So every village, for example, there are 5 villages. So every village we have a cluster. So CLF, Cluster Level Federation. So each village there is different cluster. So from each cluster, some member has to come to panchayat. Okay. And from each cluster, for example, from each cluster, 2 members comes, then what happens? They construct a federation at the panchayat level. We call it GPLF, Gram Panchayat Level Federation. So this is known as OLM. So what does it highlight? What is it aims to do? It wants to empower the poor, especially women, and it aims to build an institution. So this is known as OLM. So anyway, so for example, if you want to know about more scheme by scheme, particular scheme, there is IOI, Indira Awas Yojana, also there is a scheme. That is also important scheme. So if in next future, like we want to know about different schemes, we can again organize another session and I can come and speak to you about it. But for today, it's my honor to come here and share my understanding with you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello. Students became discussed regarding studies. We are very much thankful to Sri Prashant Kumar Misra, ADS, horticulture from DRDA, and Sri Devendra Kumar Kaurav, ADP, Project Director from DRDA Training, and Sri Praveen Kumar Bevurta, PMRD Fellow. He actually given us so many information. At the next time also, anytime, if you want to go to the town, and you can have meet them also in the offices of in their offices also regarding any requirement. You will go and see those things. Another thing is,
if you want to, like how MG Energy works, how OLM works, like this NRLM scheme, how it works, how IOE works, then if you want, then I can take you to the field and you can see how people are working, how things are happening. So there you will get a first-hand experience. So if you want, then we can organize later after election.
After elections, they will be free and they will give us some information. To our in our third year or fourth year classes also, they will accompany with us. It's a very great opportunity to us to know the activities of the DRDA, District Rural Development Agency. So, thank you to them and thank you to you all who have patiently listened to us.